Welcome back to Reality Relapse. Our next guest, you may know him from the Big Bravo hit $1 Million Listing. Please welcome to the couch, Chad Rogers.
Yay!
Thanks for having me.
How are you?
My pleasure.
What do we have here?
Yes.
I brought my business partner.
Starla?
Really?
I mean, come on, she reels in all of the clients.
Can I hold her?
Of course.
She does.
There
She
you
must
go,
be
Starla.
So when you show up today, you show up with this dog, and like every girl here runs over screaming.
Oh my
like, is the
Come
dog's
on, what
purpose?
better icebreaker
Exactly.
is a cute 1.8-pound chihuahua?
This is where you get all your dates from, is from the dog.
Dates and
Along
clients.
Here. Oh, smart
It works.
thinking.
Right?
Totally
You're going to end
smart.
up being my client after this interview.
I might
my
have
Lord.
to. We are looking.
Okay, good.
So
we'll talk.
you were on season 1 through 3 of $1 Million Listing. It seems like such a complicated show to film because you have to A, find clients who are looking for housing, so much different housing, have them cooperate with the camera crews and everything else. How complicated of a show is that actually to film?
I mean, it took up a big part of my life. The season, start to finish, would take about 9 months to a year.
Wow.
And on most reality shows, it's like 2-3 months, you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was definitely a commitment, and I'm really happy that I did it. It launched my business off on an international level. Now people come up to me, they know who my parents are. They're like, how's Starla? They know this little thing. And it's just fun, and it's really helped get me out there in a major way.
Nice. And you've also recently gone through a body transformation. Can we put the pictures up, please, people?
You're gonna embarrass me now.
Of course we are. Look at that hot body.
It is quite the change.
Quite the change, sir.
How did you get in such good shape?
Okay, so 2.5 years ago, I really wanted to do something for me outside of work. So I started going to the gym, and I thought that I was gonna get that body in 3 months. No. When you go to the gym, it is a commitment. I go 4 days a week. I have a trainer, because I'm all about, you know, perfect training as opposed to just going and doing whatever.
Right.
And 2.5 years later.
Are you a crazy dieter too?
What's that?
Are you a crazy dieter too?
Well, I'm on a special food delivery service. It's called Formula Foods, and they prepare all my, you know, calories. I'm doing like 3,000 a day.
Oh my God.
So if I had to prepare all that food, I wouldn't have any time to work in real estate. Totally.
That's crazy. So has your business actually boomed since you've been on $1 Million Listing? Has that helped with business?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question because I get asked that a lot. And I have this number fresh in my head because I just had to give it to a new client of mine. So in the last 4 years, I've sold $250 million in real estate.
Wow.
And that's after I left the show.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I'm not complaining.
No, not at all.
And she's
my
eating
gosh.
the good dog food.
Yeah, she's eating like the best escargot or something.
Do you watch
No, she's eating all the good dog stuff.
Yeah.
Do you watch any of the current season now that you're not a part of it anymore?
I'm watching $1 Million Listing New York, and you know, it's a great show. I just am drama-free in my life, so I'm glad to actually watch it because it's educational. You learn the do's and the don'ts of real estate, which I think that you could really benefit from as a real estate professional. And it's fun to watch the drama. I would say the one person that I really like to watch on the show because, you know, he makes it fun, he's quirky, but he's also serious and a great real estate agent is Frederick.
Right, yeah, Frederick's great.
Yeah.
And so that's actually why you decided to leave the show, right? Because of all the drama?
No, actually, I left the show because I just got super busy around that time with my own business, and I didn't have that much time to devote to clients that are not on the show. So when I left the show, it freed up all of like my time to start working the new business that was coming in.
Right.
That's very exciting.
Well, where can people find you now, and what are you up to now?
Okay, so they could find me on Twitter at Chad Rogers TV. I love Instagramming. It's a great way to connect with everyone. And Starla's on Instagram too.
Starla's on Instagram?
If you think she's cute and you're her fan,
obviously,
you could follow her at Starla the Chi.
The Starla the Chi?
Yeah, short for Chihuahua.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so cute.
And what I'm working on now, and I'm really excited to share this with you, is I've been talking to a publisher, and we're going forward on my own book.
Nice.
Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's so exciting. And is it a real estate book, or is it kind of like a personal journey book?
It's going to have an emphasis on real estate because that's the language I speak, but it's going to be for aspiring businessmen and women who want to be super successful and learn through my experiences, my good and bad experiences.
Nice.
And I'll
And you started real estate
do all the work for them.
18, is that correct?
Yeah, I got my license when I was 18, and then
Okay.
I went to the University of Denver.
Okay.
And then after college, I was like, what am I gonna do next? And that's when I was like, I'll just use my license, not knowing how far this would go.
Well, we can't wait to check out your book,
That's
sir.
amazing.
Thank
yeah,
you.
it's
For joining
amazing.
us.
We want to thank
Yeah,
Chad Rogers
my
for
pleasure.
joining us today. More Reality Relapse coming up after the break.